Hello, this is Donna at Vince's Gourmet. Today I am making beans and pasta, or pasta fagioli, beans and pasta, whatever your family or people you know call it. So what I started with, this takes a little while, getting a steam sauna. What I started with today is Great Northern beans. We have a lot of dry beans available here at Vince's. So I started with a half a pound of Great Northern beans. I did the soaking overnight. I soaked them in a pan about this pan about halfway full of cold water for about, I don't know, overnight, 16 hours or so. One of the reasons you soak it is they say to soak beans is to break down the sugars in the beans and it's easier to digest. So that being said, I did it. A lot of times I don't. You can just cook them and boil them. It'll take a lot longer, but you can do that. Once I soaked them, I drained them and changed the water and then boiled them again. So it took about an hour and a half or so to get to the point where I wanted them, which is almost cooked. And you see they are cooked. There's a little bite to them still, but that's okay. All right. So I've had this on high heat, like I said, for about an hour and a half. I added about 2 cups more water to bring it up. And now I'm going to add in the pasta. And what I was going to say earlier is I've made this a million times and I've used canned beans. These are the canned cannellini beans or white kidney beans that we have available here. You can use whatever kind of bean you like. This is traditionally what I learned to use. But that's a quicker way. And then I'm going to add in the pasta. So I'm using ditalini. I'm going to add in a half a pound. You can cook the pasta, stir it around. You can cook the pasta separately. Actually, I'm going to add in a pound. Change my mind. You can stir in the pasta. I meant to say you could cook the pasta separately and then add it into the beans. I like to cook them together. You can also, we have a couple other brands here. You want to use a small pasta. So these are the little shells. And this Rumo or a Cheddar, I wouldn't go bigger than that. And there's a ditalini in that brand, or it's called Tubatini, or whatever. There's lots of different brands here. So we're gonna let this cook, the pasta, and I'll be back to show you before I drain it. Okay, so the pasta is cooked in with the beans, and you can see it absorbed all the liquid. And you can also see how the breaking down of the beans and the pasta cooking, the starches, it thickened up the sauce, the liquid a bit, which is what you want. You want some liquid in here. Now, this is vegetarian right now, obviously, and you can keep it like that and just add more water. I'm going to add a little chicken broth. So that was about a cup, just to keep more liquid in. And then I'm gonna season it.
Or a veggie broth.
Or a veggie broth, yeah.
What was that?
That was olive oil. That was a 1/4 cup of olive oil. He's talking. That was a quarter
Hey.
cup of olive oil.
I do edit some of this out, so
That I just added in. And you can put what spices you want in. I have some ground pepper, 2 tablespoons. I have some granulated garlic. Now you can put fresh garlic in if you feel like it. And I have some onion powder. Again, if you want to put Italian seasonings in or whatever, go ahead. And a little bit of salt. That's about a tablespoon.
So basically season it to your taste.
Yeah, why are you talking? Okay. And so there it is. That's beans and pasta. Of course, you have to put some cheese on top. A lot of people make it with tomato sauce. So I took Vince's homemade sauce, which is seasoned as well. And I'm going to add, you know, you can add in as much as you want. I've got about 1.5 cups in this bowl, but I'm not going to add it all in. Or you don't have to make it red, but you see it a lot. My family used to put greens in here. I can't remember what kind, but I do remember that. And you can use a little hot pepper if you want. And there it is. It's a great soup, side. For lunch or dinner. It's an inexpensive meal. You can get most of the ingredients here at Vince's. And there you go, beans and pasta fagioli. You can get this recipe if you email Donna@vincesgourmet.com. If you want to sign up to get our weekly newsletter, go to vincesgourmet.com and put your email address in. And everybody, have a great afternoon.